Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'm looking at Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 3, Chapter 12, The Western Air Temple. Honestly, the episode's great. So, Team Avatar, plus the mechanic's son, Haru, and Jet's little friend, recuperated the air temple. But things get pretty awkward when Zuko shows up. And let's just say it's something. So Zuko wants to join them and be Aang's firebending teacher. But let's just say, yeah, there's no reason to say it. The team pretty much gives him brutality at its most. Bring up everything he's done to them. And there's too many to count. So, where do we honestly begin? They pretty much said it themselves. Any reason? I completely do not blame them. I mean, Zuko's whole mission throughout the first two seasons of the show is to bring Aang to his father and restore his honor. So, they give him the brutality, and they're like, no, get out. And honestly, Zuko's whole entire character here is fantastic. Honestly, I like the side of him being, well, when he's trying to be nice, he's kind of awkward. And it brings actually a really great smile to my face. I mean, before he meets them, he tries the whole, I'm gonna rehearse this bit before I actually do it. Yeah, it's a tired trope, but when it's Zuko, it actually is pretty funny. And I like after he's rejected, he's like, stupid. Honestly, Dante Basco does a great job here as Zuko. And you feel instantly bad for him, despite the team bringing up some of the good checkpoints. And speaking of that, they have a really great discussion. Sokka and Katara are definitely 100% on board. Aang is 50-50. Toph, surprisingly, actually wants to give Zuko a chance. And again, they all bring up legitimate points. I mean, for one, Zuko had Katara's necklace for a couple of episodes in season 1. And I like that Toph, who doesn't even know Zuko that well, she brings up a really great point. Since Zuko is the only firebender around, he could be Aang's teacher, despite what the rest of the group says. And I like that she attempts to try and talk to him, only to, unfortunately, backfire. Kind of a pointless scene, but it actually brings up the point. It actually kind of brings up an interesting point. I mean, I was kind of like, what was the point of this scene? But it did have a legit point. It goes to show that, now Toph isn't sure if she wants to, trust Zuko. Despite that, he accidentally firebended her feet as an accident. And we get a pretty great action sequence when Combustion Man shows up. Oh yeah, and Zuko accidentally let that slip, and he sent the assassin to attack them. Well done, Zuko. But Zuko completely redeems himself by trying to stop Combustion Man. Unfortunately, it fails, but there was an attempt there. Sokka, surprisingly, is actually the one that saves the day when his boomerang actually hits the guy's weak point. And that actually kills him, question mark? Not entirely sure. But that was good enough for the team to be somewhat convinced to let Zuko join them. Toph is willing to let him join if she can get back at him for putting her feet. Aang is willing to 100%. Sokka is convinced since Aang needs to master all 4 elements, and he's the only one to defeat the Fire Lord, so he lets Zuko join. As for Katara, she only She only says yes if what Aang wants. But the final scene, Katara does not let Zuko in that easily. She's pretty much like, you hurt Aang again, I will end you. I will end you where you stand. I mean, loud and clear, Katara. Loud and clear. And given that Zuko backstabbed her the last time she almost trusted him, I can see why. I mean, I love the dilemma here. And I like they decide to give him another chance. I mean, third time's the charm. Second, third time's the charm, I guess. So that's my review of the Western Air Temple. Zuko is fantastic. I love the big discussion regarding whether or not Zuko should join the team. And I like the action sequence with the Combustion Man. Honestly, Zuko redeeming himself there is perfect writing. Fantastic episode. Tomorrow, I'll be looking at what a lot of people consider a fantastic episode. Chapter 13, The Firebending Masters. Can't wait to get to that. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.